Welcome to this short video on Universal Design for Learning, or UDL. In this training, we're going to explore what UDL is, why it matters, and how it can shape a more inclusive learning experience for all students, not just those with accommodations. At its core, Universal Design for Learning is a framework for creating flexible, inclusive instruction that reduces barriers and supports a broad range of learners from the very beginning. Rather than waiting for students to struggle and then responding with exceptions, UDL encourages us to design courses that offer multiple ways to access information, engage with material, and demonstrate understanding. This is not about lowering standards. It's about building a stronger foundation, one that assumes variation is the norm, not the exception. Struggling students. Let's imagine 3 students starting the same class. Jared has a processing disorder that makes it difficult to follow lectures without visual cues. There are no slides, no transcripts, and no recorded materials. He asks for help, but gets a generic response. Try to take better notes. Be sure to read the book. Each week, he falls further behind. Samira is balancing full-time caregiving and a demanding job. She's capable and determined, but the course is structured with rigid deadlines and participation policies that don't account for her circumstances. She's constantly choosing between her responsibilities and her education. After missing one assignment, she doesn't feel comfortable emailing the instructor again. Erin has experienced trauma and struggles with anxiety, especially in group settings. Participation is required for a large portion of the grade in her class, but no alternatives are offered. She does the readings, she completes her assignments, but she never feels safe enough to speak up. She withdraws from the course, exhausted and ashamed. None of these students had access to instruction that recognized their needs, and none of them requested formal accommodations, either because they didn't qualify or didn't feel safe disclosing. A different kind of classroom. Now imagine a class designed with universal design for learning from the start. Course materials are offered in multiple formats: slides with narration, transcripts for videos, and clear weekly checklists. Students can engage through discussion boards, private reflections, or recorded responses. Assessments are varied and clearly explained. Participation is still expected, but flexibility is built into the structure. In this class, Jared uses transcripts and diagrams to process information more effectively. Samira plans ahead with the weekly checklist and chooses when to participate asynchronously. Erin feels safe using the written option for discussions and knows her voice still counts. The course was not changed to fit them individually. It was designed to meet a range of learners, and because of that, each student starts with the same sense of welcome and possibility. Why UDL matters. UDL is not just about access for students with documented disabilities. It is about building equity into the core of our teaching. Every classroom includes students with different learning preferences, backgrounds, responsibilities, and needs. UDL gives us a structure to support that diversity without lowering expectations. When we wait for students to struggle before acting, we miss opportunities. But when we design with flexibility, clarity, and inclusion from the beginning, we create courses that support deeper learning for everyone. Remember, universal design for learning is not just good practice, it's necessary practice for students who are here now and for those who haven't found their way in yet. Why